All right. It's been a long day. I think I have a pimple on my lip. Should I rank the Dragula seasons? That's kind of what I want to talk about right now. In last place, we have season 1. Sorry to say it. I know that it is the creator of all things, and I appreciate the gung-ho attitude and the basically like we're making a show and we're sticking to it, and I appreciate that because it created something I love so much. However, at the end of the day, it is a YouTube show. This is a YouTube show. I don't have a budget for anything. Neither did they. Despite its low budget, despite it literally being like put together with a couple dollars, it still has its great moments. You have Loris like, not on tonight. I do love Loris's look in that episode, I have to say. You have fucking Vander Von Odd, the fucking queen of Dragula. I still think if Vander went on a current season of Dragula, she would win hands down. And you have probably, I think, the most Dragula moment to ever happens in season 1, and it is Melissa B. Fierce walking down the fucking Melissa B. Fierce's fucking crucifix floor show where she sticks a fucking cross up her ass. Yeah, that's art. Next, we have season 5. Most recent season, it was a great season. I mean, I always enjoy Dragula. I'm a horror fan, I'm a drag fan, I'm a faggot. What? But it felt a little bit hollow. There was something off to me. You had a fantastic cast, right? You had this enormous budget increase, kind of. What? And yet, it felt like certain people were being favored. You know, that's a common occurrence in Dragula. There seems to be a lot of pushing to the end. I really love, but there didn't seem to be like one critique on how a lot of orcs looked similar with like saran wrap around your face. I find orcs drag fascinating, mind you, but we are not here to judge your drag. Drag is subjective. We're here to judge how your drag fits our competition. Neo was an obvious winner from the jump. It's clear that Neo spent the most money to be on the show. Which is, I mean, if you have the money, spend it, right? But yeah, Neo felt very obvious. I think the standout of the season was Cynthia Dahl. What a fucking key! She's incredible. I loved every second of her, and I think she looks exactly like Trinity the Tuck. And I know I'm not the only one, okay? But I fucking loved her. Loved her. I was surprised Jarvis didn't go as far as I was anticipating Jarvis to go. Jarvis is someone I would love to see on a Titan season. Going back to season 1, I think Foxy Ajua? Foxy is someone I want to see on a resurrection style thing. Yeah, so season 5, not particularly the most entertaining of seasons because the winner felt predetermined. They took a break before the reunion. They said they were never going to have a top 4 again. They had a top 4. So it felt like it started off really strong with a great cast. Cynthia, you had Fantasia, who's so great. Taxi! And then it just kind of like piddled out towards the end. So I think that's why 5 is low for me, personally. Next, we have season 3. Now, I think season 3 is a great season of TV. Land Insider is incredible. You have some incredible quotes going on. You have, "My name is Hollow Eve of Destruction. Fuck the big picture, Clint." Yeah, you have those moments. You have some really fucking great gags in there. You have Hollow Eve getting really flustered with the needles. You have a really great season. I think Landon is wonderful. I think Priscilla is wonderful. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. You have Louisiana Purchase. What a fucking angel. I've met Louisiana Purchase. I lived in Austin, Texas. That's where I started this channel. Louisiana is an Austin, Texas local queen. She is a sweetheart. I've met her in the flesh. And she's just as stunning and just as gorgeous. And I hope she returns to the show in some capacity. I love her very much. So yeah, season 3 all around is a very great season. It's a very strong season with a very good cast. However, the drama feels a bit preachy for reality TV. It's a little bit leaning into territories of that girl in Sex and the City who is smoking out the window and is like, who has fun? And then she falls out the window. Like, that's kind of what season 3 feels like a little bit. So that's the only reason it ranks low, but it is a very strong season of strong queens, albeit a little bit doing too much. In next place, we have Titans. So there's a little bit I want to say about Titans. I don't think it was the perfect cast. I think the gag that the Boulets wanted to do with the emulating Drag Race All-Stars in the first episode was really fun, and I honestly liked it. But then they did the gag and then didn't explain that it was a gag. So they had the queens eliminate each other in episode 1, and then in the second one, like, they didn't really explain that it was like a fake elimination and it was like a joke. So it just felt like they're bringing back Abora for no reason. I think episode 1 of Titans is probably like one of the best episodes of Dragula that there is. However, when we're talking about Titans, I don't know if everyone on the cast is necessarily a Titan. It felt very much like Titans and Early Outs. Which, listen, I'd love to see Early Outs shine and get another chance to do stuff. But if you're calling it Titans, let's get the best of the best. Which we sort of got, I guess. People I would consider Titans: Victoria, who is my favorite drag artist. I would consider Coco a Titan. See, that's an example of, like, you bring an Early Out, but she is a fucking Titan. She's a fucking beast. She's incredible. Hoso, Titan. Eva is a Titan. Abora is a Titan. Oh, and fucking Melissa B. Fierce, are you fucking kidding? Yeah, those were the Titans of the cast. Kendra, the personality of the cast. Like, it was a very fun, entertaining season. The reason it ranks low, and like I said, Victoria is my favorite drag artist, hands down. I'm obsessed with her art. What she does is insane to me. As someone obsessed with universal monsters and drag, she's kind of the perfect intersection. Yeah, so Titans ranks lower because of the kind of clunky feeling it has. And I think it's like a in masse agreeal kind of thing, that agreeal, if that's a word, that the Titans finale is not good. They got rid of the filth, glamour, and horror floor shows. They combined them all in one. They put you on a podcast, and then they didn't even crown the winner. I know something happened on that set because what the fuck are you talking about? They don't crown the winner. They show your portrait appears in the hall. It was a very sad way to go out on the first All-Stars, especially when you have a cast as good as the cast was, even though I just kind of said it was Titans and early outs. I'd like the early outs, okay, I do. Yeah, I said I like Kendra. Oh! Miss Erica Clash! I love you! I want you to keep twirling and swirling. But I'm going to talk about you later when we get to season 2, okay? I think you're great. Okay. In third place, we have season 4. So, I think season 4 is incredible. It was the first Shudder season. You had an incredible cast with some insane drama. You obviously have like the very big viral moment of like the cauldron everyone is fighting. That's everything. The cast, the challenges, I just loved it all so much. So I would say the MVP of the season for me was Zavaleta. I love you, Zavaleta. But let me tell you one thing. If I was judging the show, you would have been eliminated episode 1. But I'm so glad you weren't, because I wouldn't have known how great of an artist you are. But the El Laberinto del Fauno, the Pan's Labyrinth look was not good. But I do love the idea of a challenge for doing horror icons. I would love to see that in another season, which they didn't in Titans. I know, okay? I'm talking about, like, let's bring it back. Let's make that Snatch Game. Let's not do Monsters of Rock every season. I'm getting a bit bored. Let's do horror icons every season. There's a lot of horror looks to emulate, you know? No. So yeah, Zavaleta is fucking great to me. Love seeing J. Jolie not come into her own, but be a new facet of herself. I think that was really fascinating. And I honestly would have loved to see J. Jolie go farther. What happened to her was very sad. And I understand that she basically just kind of eliminated herself, which I would have probably done as well if I was in her situation. So all I can hope is that Jade gets a second chance if they decide to do another Titans. I would love to see her. I think Sigourney Beaver is a shoo-in for Titans too. Saint, you did great. Dali, show-stopping performance the entire season. Oh, and Hoso. To be honest with you, I do think that this was probably Hoso's season to win. And having Hoso come back for Titans was weird. That's why I'm like, it was a little weird that Resurrection had 2 kind of winners. Yeah, so season 4 kind of felt set up for Dolly in a way, which is why it comes in third place, even though Dolly did deserve the win. Dolly did put that effort in, you know? But I do think I would probably have given it to Hoso. Even though I prefer Dolly's drag, to be honest with you, I just think I probably would have saved Dolly for Titans. So That's the T on that. In second place is Resurrection. Resurrection. I think as a whole, Resurrection may be one of the most interesting pieces of queer media in general I've ever seen. Maybe I like Resurrection so much because 2020 was not the worst year of my life, but arguably in the top 3. And it was really special at the time. I had just gotten into Dragula, I think, that year. And then having this come out was really like commemorative for me to see all of these people that I had known before kind of go at it again in this world that is very foreign, scary. You know, I love seeing the whole cast come back again, really. I think Victoria was someone who wasn't there to win, as she stated herself in the fucking film. But I could also say the same about Priscilla. I think even Frankie. I think a lot of them just wanted to showcase what they could do. I think Saint was the rightful winner of that. Saint's ghost look is incredible, haunting, show-stopping, never been done before. Even the LSD vampire is fucking legendary. Victoria's ghost look I'm gonna stick behind because I fucking love that look. The witch is fucking incredible. Priscilla's ghost. And you got to see Dolly just transform into a whole new thing, which is obviously why Dolly got brought back for season 4, but I think Dolly on Titans would have been more interesting. But I think Resurrection is just a very special piece of media about a special point in time, and it's just really, really interesting to me. And I think it's the farthest that Dragula has strayed away from the Drag Race formula, which I think they need to keep doing, because I think they made something really special with Resurrection, and I want to see more of it. So obviously, that leaves one thing left, doesn't it? In first place is season 2. I think I have a thing about second seasons. A lot of people find them divisive. A lot of people find them bad. But I think with drag media in particular, season 2 proves to be quite the titan. Season 2 of Drag Race is my favorite Drag Race season. Season 2 of All Stars of Drag Race is my favorite Drag Race season. Season 2 of Drag Race UK. I guess if we're going to say UK versus the world, season 2, I gotta say that. I wouldn't say any piece of Drag Race Down Under is a favorite of mine. Season 2 has a cast that could all be crowned. Bitch deserved. Has one of the greatest arcs I've ever seen on a reality TV show, just in general, not even drag based. James Majesty, I don't like you, but you're talented, and you killed it. Victoria Black, my bitch. A winner. I mean, you have 3 people from season 2 who have a Dragula crown out of what? The 7 Dragula installments there are? 3 of them are from season 2. That's a testament, you know? Abora, Dragula legend. Erica Clash, Extermination Queen. I find Erica Clash to be one of the most inspiring people ever. That's tenacity. That's bravery. She said she wanted to fuck her cousin on TV. I don't want to do that, by the way. I don't feel that way at all. But I admire her for sticking to that to try and stay and then going home. She's kind of... I just find her to be quite legendary, okay? Disaster fuckerina! I wonder what Felony Dodger is up to. I don't wonder what Monique Shame is up to. Kendra, I know what you're up to. Dolly, you won. This is what I'm saying. Felony Dodger for Resurrection 2. Louisiana Purchase. Winner of Titans Season 2.